Hi, welcome to a Marketing Minute with Sablin. I am the owner of the Local Buzz Savings Magazine, and I am here to help make your business successful. So, we're talking about branding today. Why is branding so important? Let's dive right into it. When we are working on our business and we are working about advertising, branding is one of those things that easily gets overlooked because it's not your call to action. It doesn't feel as if it's going to make your phone ring, right? And when we are so busy just making sure that we are getting our product and service out the door at a quality that we want, and we're managing employees and schedules and HR and marketing, branding kind of just seems to go lower and lower on our list. And I want to make an argument that it should be moved up towards the top. And here's why. Here's why I feel branding is important for you and your business. One, it increases trust. It has been known that people will buy from companies that they see on a more regular basis. That means your landscaping business, if you are in a magazine, if you're doing a pay-per-click ad, a customer is going to go with the company that they have built a trust-based relationship off of from seeing them around in different places. So let me repeat that. If you're doing any type of advertising out there, whether it be a pay-per-click campaign, whether it's advertising in magazines, whether it's doing a text message campaign, your customer will buy from the business that they have seen on a more regular basis. Whether it's from referrals from friends, whether it's from seeing them in the same magazine advertising consistently for years, whether they've just done a search because they've been wanting to redo their backyard, and every time they do a search for backyard ideas, they see the same company name over and over again. When they're ready to buy, they're going to buy from the company that they trust. And the way that they build trust is by seeing your name on a consistent basis. So branding is really important to leading up to a sale. The second thing that branding does is it brings pride to your employees. When you have a strong brand, a strong value system, something that your employees can stand behind, it makes them prideful to work for your company. And when they're prideful for working for your company, guess what? They're going to provide better customer service. And when they provide better customer service, it leads to better reviews. So you see how this kind of full circle works? Because when you have better reviews, it builds up your brand. And when it builds up your brand, it's easier to make the sale. So branding is extremely important. It does help make a sale. It may not feel like it in the beginning, but I promise you, it helps make a sale, keep your employees happier, which provides better customer service. So how do you do it? Where do you start with branding? So let's set this up. With branding, any type of marketing, this is the time that we want to talk about your marketing budget. What are you budgeting for 2021? How do you pick a marketing budget? That is always a question I get. How much do I spend? Well, it really depends on what your goals are for 2021. This is a crazy year. Everyone is kind of looking at their marketing budget and be like, I don't want to spend any money, Sablin, because I'm afraid of what's going to happen next year. Well, is that the right case? No. You want to be in front of your customers because guess what? Customers are still having a want and a need. It might be different. You might have to realign what your company is offering. If you were offering a big total full remodel and you're finding that your customers aren't doing full remodels, but they are maybe changing. If you notice, I'm working in my home office right now. We are no longer in an office building. So I had to make adjustments in my house to now make sure that my kids have a place to study, to make sure I have a place to work, to make sure that there's a place to work out. So we've been doing remodels around our house to be able to make our house sustainable for our new future. And so maybe that's what you focus on versus doing these full remodels. Maybe you and your company focus on making it friendly for everyone's wants and needs. So it's getting creative with what you offer right now. So take a look at what you want your sales to be for 2021. From there, you're going to want to take either 5, 10, or 15% of your sales and have that be your marketing budget. Once you have a marketing budget, I want you to get really crystal clear on what your company's value statement is. What is it that makes you stand apart from your competitors? What is it that if you were to walk up to an employee and be like, what makes us special? They should be able to say it right off the bat, which means you need to be clear on it as well. So come up with your values. Are you known for honesty? Are you known for being on time? Are you known for giving information to your customers so they can make the best decision for their wants and their needs? Get clear on what your values are. Make sure your employees are clear on what your values are so that they are able to stand behind them when they're talking with your customers on a daily basis. Once you know what your budget is, what your value is, it's most important that when people see your company, they know who you are, no matter where you are. It shouldn't matter if it's on your website, if it's a brochure, if it's a postcard, whatever it might be, they should be able to tell who you are. And how do you do that? Logo, having colors that represent your company, and having a tagline. Having those 3 things will help you brand your company. And if you are looking at me right now and you're saying, hey, Sablin, money's tight. I don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to an agency, to get my logo made, to do all of that. Don't worry. There are resources out there that are free or low cost that can help you create your logo. So call us today. You can find our number. It's 925-945-6144, and we will give you those free resources of where you can find someone to help with your logo. So logos, colors, and your tagline. Once you have that, you need to tell your story with your brand. This is extremely important, whether it's designing a website, creating a video and having your story be told, or running in a magazine, not just an ad, but an article that tells who you are and what makes your company special. That is going to help your branding go a really long way in terms of telling your story, who your values are, and how you can help your customers. I hope what you learned today, that branding is important, and it is something that you can simply do with a little preparation. We are here to help in whatever way we can. The one way we can help is with the Local Buzz Savings Magazine, is we do feature local businesses so that they can tell their stories and be able to talk to their customers on not just the hundreds, but the thousands. Hundreds of thousands. So give me a call. We want to help you with that. And our number is 925-945-6144. Until our next time we meet, have a wonderful day. And remember, you can make it happen. Bye.